Hey everybody, it's Lala. Hey everybody, I hope everybody out there is doing good and great. I am doing good myself, okay? I want to say to all my subscribers and to my new subscribers, hey. I thank y'all so much for subscribing and supporting my channel. I do appreciate that, y'all. And I want to say to everyone who have left comments under my videos, just expressing y'all thoughts and expressing y'all opinions and just speaking how y'all feel about whatever situation I may be speaking on. I want to say I do appreciate that, y'all. And I ask that y'all do keep it coming because you already know at the end of the day, your thoughts is your thoughts and your opinions is your opinions. My thoughts is my thoughts and my opinions is they're mine, and it's just what it is. As I said before, I hope everybody out there is doing good and great. I am doing good myself, okay? I hope everybody out there is keeping them hands washed and sanitized, okay? And basically just trying to stay out of the way. Put in the comments down below, how many of y'all out there is, you know what I'm saying, have a curfew, is on lockdown? Because y'all can see in Texas, most of us is on lockdown, okay? Anyways, y'all, let's get into this reaction. Strong Mommy Chrissy, she came yesterday with a mukbang. The title was, My Husband Coming Home, ? Do y'all think that man is coming home or trying to come home? Put them comments down below. Tell me what you think. Anyways, I'm just going to say it like this. Sometimes you get in a bad situation. Sometimes you hit, you know what I'm saying? You wouldn't say rock bottom, but you get down and out. Those are the times that, you know, you actually sometimes you realize the wrong that you have done. You can actually sit and reflect on things that you could have changed or made a difference. But sometimes it actually can be too late. But while you going through a struggle, you realize that if you had someone to actually go through that struggle with, it will make it a little easier because as they always say, two heads is better than one. So I feel like, as I said before in my video, y'all, this is a wake-up call for Chrissy. This is a wake-up call for her. She is going through while everybody in the world is going through their own crisis. She is going through her own crisis. You get what I'm saying? And sometimes that's the moment that, you know, it brings you to who you supposed to be. I think she's been out of character for a long time, and now it's time for her to see who she is, find out who she is, humble herself, and you know what I'm saying, try to get herself together. Because sometimes you still try to be way up here, and right now, it's not for you to. So everything that you try to do will be blocked. Everything that you try to move forward to try to still live how you want to live will be blocked until you see and humble yourself. I'm just saying, y'all. That's just how I see it. And I see how she was talking, y'all, about her husband. And y'all know before when she got on here, she bashed her husband, y'all, and was saying, you know, the reason he left, he was the problem, he was the problem, he was the problem, he was the problem. Same shit that live life be doing. He was the problem, he was the problem. She never got on here addressing, you know, we both had our wrongs, okay? Some things that he did was not right, but some things I did was wrong as well. She never got on here and said that, y'all. Until in her little mukbang, she just wanted to finally confess and say how she realized, you know, it was, you know, her too. And she done some things wrong and she wished that she could change the situation. Oh. Now you wish? That's why I say, y'all, they get on here and they display about their husbands. You know, he did this, he did this. We ain't going to talk about live life because that's a different story. Before it's Strong Mommy Chrissy, you know, her husband, he did this, he did this. Maybe he did. I don't know. But I'm going to tell you, it's a pattern because it goes like, you have, what does she have? 7 baby daddies, okay? None of your relationships have worked, period, okay? Everybody leave you stuck with the kids. And the husband left you stuck with 3 of his kids, okay? He didn't give 2 shits. He didn't care. He caught flight and he didn't look back. He didn't look back to pick up the phone and say, hey, I'm sorry. He didn't look back to say, hey, I'm going to come see you when, you know what I'm saying, the baby is born, or I'm going to come be. He didn't look back, y'all. He caught flight and shit. He kept going, okay? So at the end of the day, even though you don't see it It lets everybody know something is going on, okay? Somewhere she might be the problem. But as we see, she always get on here and display everything is good, everything is great, when at the end of the day, it's really not. Because just like her eviction, y'all, if people wouldn't have got on here saying and bringing receipts, she would have never said nothing to y'all. I'm just saying. She would have been missing me, MIA, and brought up an excuse on the reason why or whatever. Nobody would have known nothing, okay? She went on her girls trip, and she know her situation was already effed up before she went on the girls trip. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm strong, Mommy Chrissy. I got to show my shit and do what I do because, you know what I'm saying? And she did that. So, and at the end of the day, now she is suffering the consequences. I think beforehand, if you already knew what was in place, she should have stayed. She should have got her stuff together. She should have did what she had to do. She should have been more focused on trying to find them another place instead of going on a girls trip. I'm just saying, but I'm done with the girls trip. We already talked about that. Anyways, so back to her husband. She's saying how she wished that she could change things. So that lets you know Chrissy was a part of the problem. We see, and I'm going to say only the glimpses that they do put on here, but we see she's all about self, okay? She don't give two shits about whoever and whatever. She all about herself, y'all. All about herself. And just like when she get on here and display about her mama, y'all know her mama help her. Y'all know her mama stayed with her. Y'all know most of the time her mama has those kids when she's doing things. However, her mama does help. But when she get in front of the camera, she try to display it like, oh, her mama ain't doing this, her mama ain't doing that. Okay. So I just go to say, if she did her mama like that, how do you think she was doing her husband? You know, sometimes a man get tired too, y'all. You know, every time, sometimes we try to put the blame on them, but sometimes it takes two, okay? He probably did his shit, but Chrissy did hers at the same time. And it probably got so bad and he was fed up, y'all, to why he caught flight. She probably told him to leave and he was like, hell, you ain't said shit but a word. I'm gone, okay? And that's what he did. He went back to where he was comfortable and didn't give a shit about her having a baby, her situation. He ain't care. So now it's on her. She know what she done wrong. That's why it's on her for her to reach out to him and try to make things right because she know what she did, y'all. I'm just saying, you know. And then she say about the professional guy, y'all. They're not together, okay? They're not together. I don't know if he was made up, but as a lot of people said, he was a made up man, but they're not together. Sometimes in your downtime, y'all, when you really come down to earth, it makes you realize a lot of things. It makes you realize who is really there for you. It makes you realize who had your back. It makes you realize who would help you when you in this situation. It makes you realize a lot of things, okay? You sit there and you waste your time on guys that ain't about shit. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, when you fall short and you got 8 kids, when you fall short, none of these guys that you was taking a pregnancy test for, and that go for Jazzy too, y'all. None of these guys that you was taking a pregnancy test for, none of these guys that, you know what I'm saying, you was going on these dates and, you know what I'm saying, doing all these things with, and spending money. Y'all remember she said on the Christmas gifts what she bought him and all this. When you fall in that hard place, they don't give two shits about you, okay? It's for you to figure your shit out. So that's where you learn, I don't want to talk to nobody. I wish I would have kept my husband. Know why? Because he probably was doing shit and wasn't really about shit. But at the end of the day, I feel and I see and I understand he was doing more than what I thought he was doing. Okay? I probably felt and was giving him a hard time because, you know, I'm getting the bags, the bigger bags and more bags. So at the end of the day, if you're not on your shit, you know, this, I can imagine y'all. But now that you done fell off that high horse, you trying to make the shit right. That's why I always thought this man, every time we seen him in a video, y'all, he always was holding Blaze. But he kind of stayed out the way. Nobody knows why. We could look at him and say, oh, he a bum. But at the end of the day, bum or not, he helped you clean. He helped you with these 8 kids. And most of the, and 5 of the kids was not his. He still helped you. And sometimes it doesn't matter about the size of the help. Some help is better than none. You get what I'm saying? So it makes you realize. And now you probably wish that you can change the situation and, you know what I'm saying, try to make it better to, you know what I'm saying, if y'all can bring it back together. Now, you know what I'm saying? That's a good thing, I guess. Because he was missing in action. He left her on her back. But if they can make it work for the sake of the kids, then hey, that's what you want. But I feel like if you been struggling this whole time and now you in a deep struggle, this is your struggle. And it's for you to see. It's for you to, it's for her to change things. You know what I'm saying? It's for her to, doing what she doing now. It's for her to reach out and try to make shit right with people that she have messed things up with. You get what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, do what you got to do. Focus on you and your kids. You can't be focused on him when you in your own situation right now, okay? Because at the end of the day, is he going to help you get out of the situation that you in? Probably not. So even though you try to make it right and make it work, you know what I'm saying, and get that communication over, I feel like that's something right now that you shouldn't be focused on. You should be focused on, you know what I'm saying, your kids in your place. Everything else that ain't got shit to do with nothing, it's put to the side. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, I seen that video, y'all. I was like, she want baby daddy back. She done talked so much shit and saying she over him. No, when you fall in that hard place, you realize what you done. You realize what you should have done. You realize things that you could have done different. You realize things that you could have changed. You realize who you wish was here with you at this moment. And if he was with you at this moment, would things be different? I'm just saying. Anyways, y'all, if y'all like this video, let's throw them thumbs up. And if y'all have not, I ask that y'all do subscribe because it's Lala. Peace.